see Dave there, eh? Banging his script, eh? You know what I mean?
Welcome back to the Big Breakfast.
Welcome back to the Big Breakfast.
Yeah.
Do you know what? And touching it, it's nippy today. If you haven't ventured out of your overheated home this morning...
I reckon it's going to snow today.
I think it's snow by the weekend. A bit cold for snow today, but I think if it just... Oh, yeah. But it's freezing. It's really turned. So if you're going out, you're going to need more than a light wind cheater. I'd say really pull out maybe a quilted jacket with down lining. Maybe fleeces even, a fleece under, a bit of underclothing. Maybe even first aid for your thermals. Anyway, Mel, here's us yakking on about weather. Sorry, here's me yakking on about weather.
Johnny?
Yeah?
What time is it?
Good. Tell 'em, monsters of rock.
It's about for the last half hour.
How about that? Yes, indeed.
We've got our man about the house, Richard Randall's here.
Yeah. Richie Randall. Mel's going to be upstairs with Richie in a second. Fine line between interior design and vandalism sometimes. Plus, prepare to lose your socks by watching our hilarious competition, Gagging for It today. But right now, though, what happens now?
It's now time for Phil Gale in the Big Breakfast News and Weather.
Here's Phil.
Good morning. These are the main stories on Thursday, the 3rd of December. William demands discipline as he sacks his top lord. Bill opens the financial floodgates to help immunise kids. And Billy's not tying the knot, says Virgin. The Tory Lord sacked by William Hague says that he thought he was doing the right thing when he agreed to a secret government plan to save some hereditary peers. Lord Cranbourne struck the deal without Mr Hague's knowledge. The Tory leader dismissed Cranbourne for the sake of party discipline. The parents of murdered black teenager Stephen Lawrence are to present an alternative Christmas message here on Channel 4. Norrie and Neville and Doreen Lawrence will give the Christmas Day address at the same time as the Queen's speech. Women claiming the damages against silicone breast implant manufacturers have had their hopes of compensation dashed following the release of new evidence. American scientists have concluded that there is no evidence to link implants to illness. But the women's lawyers are saying that the research didn't take into account the fact that some implants fall apart and leak. Microsoft chief Bill Gates and his wife are to give $100 million to establish a child immunisation programme. The initiative is designed to cut the time that it takes for vaccines to reach children living in poor countries. Gates has denied that it's a PR exercise prompted by the Microsoft antitrust trial. A teenager in Alaska has been sentenced to 210 years in prison for killing a student and principal in a high school shooting. 18-year-old Evan Ramsey was given the maximum 99 years for each killing, plus 12 years for attempted murder and assault. Chart star Billy's engagement has been grossly exaggerated, according to her record company. Newspaper reports claim that the 16-year-old is planning to tie the knot with model David Price, but Virgin Records say that the pair aren't even dating. Relatives of James Dean have got their knickers in a twist over underwear bearing his name. The movie star's cousin has tried to sue the South Korean makers, who make profits of around £50 million last year, but a court has thrown out his claim for royalties. Two boys who got locked in a freight train wagon survived for more than a week by drinking the cargo. The Cincinnati train was returning beer bottles to a brewery, so the boys helped themselves. They said they were escaping from thugs, but the authorities aren't so sure. Jingle bells will be ringing out in Cuba again soon because Fidel Castro is reinstating Christmas. The holiday was banned in 1969 in a bid to produce a record 10 million-ton sugar harvest. But after the Pope's visit this year, the communist regime has decided to turn Father Christmas. Here's the way the weather looks. Temperatures should range from 2 Celsius in Birmingham to 7 in Plymouth. Expect rain everywhere except the West Country and East Anglia. The morning will bring sleet to the south, sleet and sunshine to the far north, and cloud everywhere else. After lunch, the south will brighten up and rain will come to Wales and Northern Ireland. Here's the 5-day forecast. The north will have snow tomorrow. It's going to be cloudy throughout the weekend with rain on Tuesday. Central regions will have snow tomorrow and Saturday, giving way to sunny spells on Sunday and an overcast start to next week. And for the south, sunny spells are expected until Monday, as well as snow on Saturday. That's Big Breakfast News at 8:37. Here's Mel.
Thank you, Phil. Right, it's Thursday, and that means it's time for us to meet our very own living room legend, the one and only Richard Randall. Hello. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you? You're doing such a fab job.
Thank you.
I love Mel. Go girl.
All right then, what have you been up to in the dining room? What have you done?
Well, we're creating a dining room that's going to take us up to Christmas Eve so that Denise and I can have Christmas Day dinner together.
Lovely.
Nice romantic setting.
Yeah.
So she's chose this deep mauve colour.
Very sexy.
And we've done these photocopies on the wall that we've painted in. And I think it's looking quite nice. Do you like it?
I do. I think it's really nice. It's very moody.
No, honestly, though.
No.
Honestly, I'm being honest, Johnny. I think it's bad. Denise made a good choice.
She did.
It is quite a deep colour, though, isn't it?
It is. It needs brightening up, so we're going to put some white on the floor. And I thought of an easy and cheap way of achieving that is this fabulous lino. So do you want to give me a hand unrolling it?
I'm just going to be careful with my top while I do
Oh, watch your top.
I've been told.
So,
you do it.
So, lino's
Right,
absolutely
okay.
brilliant, because not only was it just £50,
50 quid,
if you've got a nasty carpet in your rented accommodation that you're in at the moment, it's a really good, easy way to cover up that horrible flooring with this fantastic flooring.
And how do you stick it down?
Well, you can pin it down, or you can actually get lino adhesive and glue it down if you want something permanent, but we're just going to lie it down just for the for this show.
So it's cheap and easy.
Cheap and easy, and very dramatic, don't you think?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Really? Before anybody says anything, I do like it. All right, what's next?
Okay, well, we're going to do a table, so I thought we'd use these trestle legs, which were £15 for the pair from IKEA. So I thought those were a bargain.
They're
So
pretty
we'll put
sturdy
one
as
there
well.
and one there. They're pretty sturdy, and they'll get more sturdier when we put the top on. So do you want to give me a hand with the top?
Okay.
Now, this was a piece of chipboard that I had ready cut from a large DIY shop or timber yard. It was £5.
Is that all?
Just £5. And I've just put this inch trim all the way around the edge, so we've got something to tile up to.
Oh,
Because we're going to do this fabulous mosaic tabletop.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. How do you do that?
Now, you just go and get a selection of tiles. We're using pinks and burgundies and whites.
Yeah.
And they can be any size. They can be slightly seconds, faulty, keeping it cheap, because we're going to break them up. Now, you should always wear goggles for this. Always. Because the shards do flip off. But what you can also do is cover it with paper, because I don't want to mess your hair up. So do you want to have a go at breaking some of those up? Oh, that's enough.
Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, very square though.
So
Look,
quite
very
straightforward, quite easy. And then we're just going to put some tile adhesive down.
Yeah. Very messy.
It's a fabulous, lovely job. And what we do is probably just do sort of a foot square section at a time.
And you just stick them on?
And you just randomly stick them on, yeah.
Okay.
And you keep building it up, because what we'll do is we'll keep filling in the gaps. So if you put the bigger pieces on first,
Right.
and then we'll just keep building it up till the whole
just have
tabletop
it like
is covered. Oh, she likes that.
I
She
do.
likes that.
There we go. Looks quite nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what about chairs? Now we've got the table sorted.
OK, chairs. I've just been on to everyday high street shop, like a charity shop, and got these for £10 for the pair.
Nice.
Quite like those. I think they're going to be quite comfortable.
Yeah,
They really do
absolutely.
need making over.
10 quid for the pair.
£10 for the pair, yeah.
Very good, isn't it?
So what I've done is I've covered it in this fabulous cowhide fake fur fabric.
That's nice.
Class.
Have a feel.
Class.
May I have a
Deal.
stroke?
Oh, it's rather gorgeous.
Now, because there's a lot of white there and it could stain red wine, other stains while you're having dinner, we're
Other
going to
stains.
spray that. And this is sort of like a shoe protector, like a fabric protector.
All right.
It was
so you
£3 a can.
Yeah.
And you just 3 or 4 times spray over that. You need a well-ventilated room.
Not like this one.
Not like this one.
Sorry, guys.
Just kill the crew. And that'll protect it then against any stains.
Fantastic.
It'll stay in mint condition.
Lovely. All right, then, what are you planning for the room next week?
For next week, I think we'll do some sort of dramatic drape at that window.
All right, we'll look forward to that. Thank you very much, Richard
Thank
Randall,
you, Mel.
everybody. I remember a bit more than that, please. That's better. Right, I remember all the information about the products used on today's show are on the website. This is Channel 4, and you're watching The Big Breakfast, where life starts at 7.
After the break, our hilarious competition, Gagging for It.
Oh, excellent. That is so funny.
Yeah, okay, wicked. Listen, I've got one for you. Okay, Enzy. Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Someone collecting for poor people.